Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope you all are fine. First say week 2 schedule. We will follow this schedule throughout the week and we will follow workbook 4A. I have mentioned pages, classwork pages and homework pages for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Every day you will revise tables and at the end of the week you will revise chapter number 1. Recap. Revise all the previous concepts from book 4 and workbook 4A and make yourself ready for the spot test. Today our focus topic is rounding off numbers. Before starting the topic in detail, first let's see the lesson's objectives. By the end of the lesson you should know about the concept of rounding off to nearest 10, 100 and 1000. You should know how to round off whole number to nearest 10, 100 and 1000. And the second objective is the concept of Roman numeral. Here question is, what is rounding off? First look at the sign of rounding off. Look at here, this is sign of rounding off. Now two things you have to keep in your mind. One thing is families and other thing is rounding point. What are the families? Numbers from 0 till 9 we are dividing to two families. One is same family, other is up family. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 belongs to same family. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 belongs to up family. Second thing is rounding poem. Remembering this poem with the rule will also help you round. What are the rules? Find your number, the number which you have to round off. Look right next door, you will see the next number. Third rule is 4 or less, just ignore. 5 or more, add one more. When a question asks you to round or estimate, you are being asked about how many. Your appropriate number will help you solve problem. Rules for rounding off whole numbers. Rounding off whole numbers refers to changing the value of the whole number to the nearest 10, 100 and 1000. Rounding gives us numbers that are easy to use like 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. Rounding off number helps you to solve everyday problem. Look at the number line. Number to the right have a greater value than the number to the left. 3 whole numbers we have to round off: 32, 35 and 38. 30 and 40, these two are benchmark. 35 is the midpoint. Now look at here 32. 32 is close to 30. When we will round off, answer will be 30. Other way is, look at the number. Which number is on tens place? Now here you need to recall that rounding poem and two families. Which number is on tens place? 3. What is the next number of 3? 2. 2 belongs to which family? Up family or same family? Just recall it. 2 belongs to same family. So 3 will remain same and in place of 2 we will add 1 0. It will be 30. When we will round off 32 to nearest 10, answer will be 30. Why we are adding 1 0 in place of 2? Why we are adding 0? Because here we are rounding off to nearest 10. And in 10 how many zeros are coming? 1. In 100 how many zeros are coming? 2. In 1000 how many zeros are coming? 3. Now look at here 35. Which number is on tens place? 3. Next number is 5. 5 belongs to which family? Up or same? Up family. Now 3 will go one step up. So answer will be 40. 3 will go one step up. In place of 3, 4 will come. And in place of 5 we will add 1 0. So when we will round off 35, answer will be 40. 38 is close to 30 or 40? It is close to 40. 3 is on the place of tens. Next number is 8. 8 belongs to up family. So 3 will go one step up. In place of 3, 4 will come. And in place of 8, 0 will come. It will be 40. Look at the other example. 8, 6, 3. We have to round off to nearest 10. Which number is on tens place? 6. Next number is 3. 3 belongs to same family. So in place of 3, what will come? 1, 0. Answer will be 860. 8 will remain same because we are not working with 8. Now let's see other example. 8156. Which number is on the place of tens? 5. Next number is 6. 6 belongs to up family. So 5 will go one step up. In place of 5, 6 will come. And in place of 6, we will add 1, 0. Again, why we are adding 1, 0? Because we are rounding off to nearest 10. So answer will be 4160. 41 will be as it because we are not working with 41. Here we are doing rounding off to nearest 10. Now let's see video.
When rounding to a certain place value, find the rounding place, then continue to look at the number to the right, man. You don't need luck. If the digits 5 or more, then you round up. If the digits less than 5, then you round down. That's how the rounded number is found.
When rounding up, the rounding place goes up by 1. When rounding down, it stays where it had begun. The numbers to the right of the rounded digit get changed to zeros, then it's legit.
When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count. When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count.
But when rounding to a certain place value, find the rounding place, then continue to look at the number to the right, man. You don't need luck. If the digits 5 or more, then you round up. If the digits less than 5, then you round down. That's how the rounded number is found.
When rounding up, the rounding place goes up by 1. When rounding down, it stays where it had begun. The numbers to the right of the rounded digit get changed to zeros, then it's legit.
When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count. When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count.
Here's a trick to use to help you choose where the digit to the right tells you to move. Draw 0 to 10 on a hill with 5 on top. A car drives until it comes to a stop. If it's 5 or more, it moves forwards. If it's 1 through 4, it moves backwards. Forward rounds up, backward rounds down. Just a little trick to help you round.
When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count. When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count.
I hope it's clear how to do round off to nearest 10 and 100. Now you must be able to do your classwork and homework efficiently. So let's see what is classwork. classwork is to page number 13 and 15 of 4A, and homework is to page number 14 and 16 of 4A, plus revise 2 and 3 times table. Please revise tables every day. Okay, let's see classwork page number 13. Look at the question. Round each given number to nearest 10. This is number line. You have to round off 44. Question is 44 is between dash and dash. Look at the benchmark of 44, 40 and 50. So 44 is between 40 and 50. 44 is close to 40 or 50. You can see it is close to 40. So when this question will come, 44 is nearer to dash than to dash. So what will come? 40 then to 50. Look at the number. Which number is on tens place? In 44. 4. Next number is 4. 4 belongs to same family or up family? Same family. So this 4 will remain same, and in place of other 4, in place of ones, we will add 1 0. So when we will round off 44, what will be the answer? 40. Look at page number 15. Round each given number to the nearest 100. In same way you will do, but you will check now hundreds place. 6, 4, 5 you have to round off to nearest 100. So 6, 4, 5 is between 600 and 700. Now it is close to which number? 600 or 700? It is close to 600. So 6, 4, 5 is nearer to 600 than to 700. Now 6, 4, 5, check the number. Which number is on 100 place? 6. Next number is 4. 4 belongs to which family? Same or up? Same family. So 6 will remain same, and in place of last 2 digits, what we will add? We will add 2 zeros. And why we are adding 2 zeros? Because we are rounding off nearest 100. So when we will round off 6, 4, 5, what will be the answer? 600. In the same way you will do your homework. Classwork you will do right now, and homework pages you will do in the evening. Now let's see how to round off to nearest 1000. Rule is same. Now you will see the place of 1000. Again you will revise 2 families and that rounding poem. Look at the number 63320. You have to round off to nearest 1000. So you have to decide 2 benchmark in thousands, 63,000 and 64,000. Midpoint is 63,500. Now look at the number 63320. It is close to which number? 63,000 or 64,000? It is close to 63,000. Now other way is, look at the number. Which number is on thousands place? 3. Next number is 3. For next you have to move forward. 3 belongs to same family or up family? Same family. So these 3 will remain same, and in place of last 3 digits we are adding 3 zeros. When we are rounding off to nearest 10, we are adding just 1 0 in place of last digit. When we are rounding off to nearest 100, we are adding 2 zeros. When we are rounding off to nearest 1000, we are adding 3 zeros. So what will be the answer? 63,000. Look at the other example. 23435. 3 is on the place of 1000. Next number is 4. 4 belongs to same family, so 3 will remain same, and in place of last 3 digits 4, 3, 5, 3 zeros will come. So when you will round out 23,435, what will be the answer? 23,000. Look at the next example. 99993. 9 is on the place of 1000. Next number is 9. 9 belongs to up family. So this 9 will go one step up. So what will come? 10. You will write 0 here. 1 will go as carry. So 9 plus 1, what will come? 10. And in place of last 3 digits, 993. In place of 993, what will come? 3 zeros. So answer will be 100,000. Now let's see work. This is classwork for Tuesday. Look at the classwork. Do page number 17, 18 and 19 of 4A. And homework is do page number 23 of 4A plus revise 4 and 5 times table. First open page number 23. Look at page number 23. It's a revision page. You will do number in words. You will write the place values and you will write number in sentence. Fine, it's a revision for you. Now let's see classwork pages. Open page number 17 first. On page number 17, question is round each given number to the nearest 1000. Now we will round off to nearest 1000. Look at the number line. 5645 is between 5000 and 6000. Now check it is close to which number, 5000 or 6000. So 5645 is nearer to 6000 than to 5000. Next is 5645. See which number is on thousandth place. 5. Next number is 6. 6 belongs to up family. So this 5 will go one step up and in place of last 3 digits you will add 30. So answer will be 6000. Look at the next page 18. You will do in same way. And look at the page number 19. Question number 3. Round each number to nearest 1000. Look at part A. 1487. 1 is on the place of 1000. 4 belongs to same family. So 1 will be remain same and in place of last 3 digits 30 will come. So what will be the answer? 1000. Now look at the B part. 2894. 2 is on the place of 1000. Next number is 8. 8 belongs to up family. So 2 will go one step up. In place of 2, 3 will come. And in place of last 3 digits, we will write 30. What will be the answer? 3000. So in this way, you will complete your classwork page number 6, 17, 18 and 19 right now. And in the evening, you will complete page number 23. This topic rounding off you have already learned in grade 3 with the help of activity. Remember you did one activity in grade 3. I have shared one interesting video with you. I hope it will help you. Maths plays important role in your life. Maths is everywhere. So let me relate this topic with your daily life. How rounding off help us in daily life. Let's see some examples. First example is about Coke. Price of Coke is 89 rupees. You don't have change. When you will round off 89 rupees to nearest 10, what will be the answer? 90. So you will give 90 rupees to shopkeeper and he will give you 1 rupee back. Now let's see one more example. If you want to eat some chocolates and chocolate price is 175 rupees, you don't have change again. You have note of 100 rupees. You will round off this 175 to nearest 100. What will be the answer? 1 is on the place of 100. Next number is 7. 7 belongs to up family. So answer will be 200. So you will pay 200 to shopkeeper and he will give you 25 rupees back. Now let's see one more example. If anyone wants to buy toy car and price of toy car is 7999. You don't have change. How much you will pay? Round off to nearest 1000. So you will pay 8,000. Shopkeeper will give you back 1 rupee. So in this way you can easily relate this topic rounding off to your daily life. I hope it's clear. So please do implement this topic in your real life. Now let's learn about second objective. Second objective is the concept of Roman numerals. The main thing, the key point of this objective is students should be able to write and read Roman numerals. Before starting the topic in detail, before starting how to write Roman numerals, first we will see a brief history of Roman numerals. Roman numerals are a numeral system that invented in ancient Rome and is remained the common way of writing numbers throughout Europe well into the late Middle Ages. Numbers in this system are represented by the combination of letters from the Latin alphabets. Let's see which are the letters and how many letters they are using. The sign for 1 in the Roman numeral system most likely represented a single tally mark. In next slide, let's see how to write Roman numerals. How to convert Arabic numeral to Roman numerals. Now here we are using two terms. First term is Arabic numeral and second term is Roman numeral. Questions must be coming in your mind. What are the Arabic numerals and what are the Roman numerals? So let me explain you. Number in this way, look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are called Arabic numeral. Whenever we will write number in this way, these are called Arabic numerals. Other term is Roman numeral. Roman numeral are a number system belonging to the ancient Rome. We have discussed in history. It is made up of some letters of English alphabets. Let's see which are the alphabets. Roman numeral are written as a combination of 7 letters. They are using how many letters? 7 letters. I representing 1, V is for 5, X for 10, L for 50, C for 100, D for 500 and M for 1000. These letters you have to keep in your mind when you will convert Arabic numerals to Roman numerals. These letters can be written as capital or lowercase letter. So these letters you have to keep in your mind. Revise these letters again. Let's see how to convert Arabic numeral to Roman numeral. As a general guide, Roman numeral are made up by adding or subtracting numbers like this. Look at the example 11. First we will break this number. 10 plus 1 will be 11. Now we are adding here, so we will follow one rule. Place a smaller number after a bigger number to mean addition in Roman numeral. And we know the letters for 10 and 1. So X we will use for 10 and I we will use for 1. According to the rule, small number which is 1, smaller number will come after a bigger number. So it will be XI. Now let's see other example, 9. Now how we will write 9 in Roman numeral? We know this thing, 10 minus 1 will be 9 and we know the letter of 10 and we know the letter of 1. But for minus, rule is different. Look at the rule. Place a smaller number before a bigger number. We will write smaller number before a bigger number to mean subtraction in Roman numeral. So what is smaller number here? 1. And letter for 1 is I. And what is a greater number? 10. And letter for 10 is X. So it will be IX. Let's see one more example. 40. So we know this thing, 50 minus 10 will be 40. Now recall those 7 letters. What is the letter for 50? L. And what is the letter for 10? X. And here which operation we are using? Minus. So what is the rule for minus? Place a smaller number before a bigger number. So smaller number is 10. So X will come first. And then what will come? L. L is for 50. So it will be 40 is equal to XL. Practice makes you perfect. Let's see classwork pages and homework pages. Classwork pages, do page number 20 and 21 of 4A. Homework pages are do page number 25 and 26 of 4A plus revise 6 and 7 times table. Tables you will revise every day. Now first come on page number 25 and 26. Let's discuss homework pages first. Open page number 25. Look at page number 25. It's all about rounding off. So it's a revision of rounding off. And page number 26 is also about rounding off. Now come on page number 20. Match the column. You will match Roman numbers with Arabic number. Before doing this thing, what you will do, just revise alphabets. I is equal to 1, V is equal to 5, X is equal to 10, L is equal to 50 and C is equal to 100. We are not using alphabets for 500 and 100 because according to our book for A, we don't need 500 and 1000. Okay, now look at the first Roman number is X. So it is 10. Match it with 10. Second number is LIV. L means 50. IV. Now recall the rule. Place smaller number before the bigger number in the case of subtraction. So 5 minus 1, what will be the answer? 4. It means L is 50 and 1 V is equal to 4. So 54. Look at here, 54 is given. Yes. Last one option is 54. Then match it with 54. In this way you will solve page number 20. Now let's see page number 21. Complete the table. Numbers are given. We will write Roman numbers. Look at here. 12. 10 plus 1 will make 12. So what is the letter for 10? X. For 1, I. So what we will write? X, I. Second one is X. X is representing 10. So 10 plus 10, answer will be 20. In this way you will solve page number 21. Complete your work on time, take pictures and do upload on Google Classroom. I hope it is clear. Still, if you will face any problem, write down question on the notebook and in Zoom class we will discuss problems. Allah Hafiz.